Hi, I'm Johnny-Oconnell. Welcome to the Bob-Bondurant School of High Performance Driving and the special Johnny-Oconnell 3-day high performance course. For me personally, I want them to be a way better driver, okay, and I don't see how they could not be. So I want them to enjoy the experience of, listening to stories about Le Mans or Sebring. For them to have the credibility of being able to say, no, I got taught by this guy. What's he done? Well, he's won all this stuff. Okay, that lends a lot of credibility to them and what they have learned and what they've achieved.
My experience has been, I feel like a kid in the candy store. I get in that car and I just want to, I'm smiling ear to ear. I want to drive, but I need to calm down, focus to what the instructors are telling me. And at first, like I said, I got in there, I wanted to stab the throttle, I wanted to turn the corners real fast, I wanted to be the fastest guy, but it was such a great experience for me, just learning I never knew there were so many aspects to driving. And so the thrill for me was being, having Johnny there to teach me what he knows. And it's just a thrill of a lifetime to be in a high performance car with a race car driver, someone who does this for a living. And it's just the best thrill I could possibly imagine.
But another thing I do is when I'm at a racetrack, okay, and I go around it for the first time and I do recon, I'm looking at the pavement for where people are spinning out, but I'm also looking for paint. Remember yesterday down in Maricopa I pointed out that paint, okay, in the far corner? Well, again, I see paint here, okay, and a line, and that kind of tells me that's the setup point, okay, for this corner, all right? Now there's a cone there that represents a turning point, of course, but you're going to have to figure out what works for you. Does it make sense for you to get all the way out there? Do you want to go in tighter? Now this is a combination corner where you're going to be turning left and then turning right. Okay, one of the things that we need to do as drivers is not drive the corner that we're in, but drive the corner that we're approaching, if that makes sense. Because I could make my radius for this corner very big, but then do you see how I'd be screwed on the next right-hander? Okay, so one of the things that we're always doing is thinking and planning ahead.
To me, a good driving coach is somebody that can simplify things. Okay, there might be, 4 or 5 things that a guy is doing wrong during a lap. A good coach looks at it and says, which is the biggest one? Which is going to have the biggest effect on their lap time, their comfort, their safety? That's something at Bondurant we do all the time. If I had a coach, what would I want them to do? Well, I'd want them to be pointing out, those parts of the racetrack where either through section times or visibly I could do better. But again, I've been doing it so long, I know what I got to do. I know that fast guys are fast in fast areas. So if there's a racetrack that has a fast corner, say something like the Kink or turn 12 at Road Atlanta, I've got to be fast there. But as far as it relates to the Bondurant School, it is that ability to, as you present something, whether it be heel toe downshifting or weight transfer or braking, any of that kind of stuff, it is that ability to explain things in a manner that is simple. And there's a lot of times where you will explain something to a student and they don't get it. Okay, that's not the student's fault. Okay, that just means the instructor needs to find a better way to explain it to that individual so that they will understand it. And again, when you have that instructor writing all the time, it makes it easy.
But just from driving, since I was 16 and got my license, you think you're making your way around corners right, and you think you're being aggressive, but you come out here and you learn you've been doing everything wrong, and they teach you the right way to do it. And now I'll never look at a corner the same. I'm looking for the apex, I'm looking to get out. So not only do they teach you how to drive performance cars, they teach you how to drive your normal everyday, car in a normal fashion, defensively, so you can look ahead and see what's going on, expect an accident before it happens. So I picked up a lot of key moments, that to look for as far as just driving every day.
Behold the glorious Corvette ZR1 in its natural habitat. It's a wild beast indeed.